The physical health checks make me feel that someone's actually taking notice of me.
It's much better to find out any problems now than to leave it to later.
I'm able to adapt my lifestyle to my physical health indicators.
And it's an amazing service, valuable.
They give you a blood test, they measure your weight, measure your height, then you get the results.
I have my health checks and I am very grateful because to me it looks like they care.
My name is Nick Soane, service user for quite a few years. I'm here to recommend that you encourage people to have a physical health check at the GP.
I'm Andrew. I was born in 1951. I've always lived in the southeast of England and I've got a severe and enduring mental health condition.
My name is Diana. 40 years ago, I was sectioned and put in an asylum for 2.5 years, being diagnosed with bipolar. And I then spent a considerable amount of time as a revolving door patient.
My reaction to being given the opportunity to have health checks was positive.
I find it really reassuring, actually.
And if they care about you enough to send you a letter, then going to see them is a blooming good thing as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I was strongly for it. I was definitely in favour of it. It was a good thing that the NHS were doing, yes. Yeah. I was a hard-working grammar school boy and undergraduate, and I then took a left turn and spent 20 years in and out of the old asylum system.
I've had a few experiences where I've actually spiritually, physically and mentally felt I was totally alone. I was a revolving door statistic, 10 years in psychiatric units in my adult life.
I had a whole lot of unhelpful ideas and they were the backdrop for at least 5 years of homelessness.
I denied it, I pretended I didn't have a problem at all. And that was one of the reasons that I ended up going back into hospital so many times. More recently, I've been told I've got schizoaffective disorder.
I was able to write those things down and turn them into books. I've turned them into maybe 3 or 4 books, and I found it enabled me to move on from those times.
I've not been in hospital now for 10 years, which is fantastic. And I have a meaningful life and I'm able to work, and that's so important to me.
At retirement age, I started to do part-time work as a peer support worker in mental health, and I'm now into my 6th year of doing that. The main role of peer support workers is to give people hope, so I can demonstrate that you can live a life in the community. Despite all the things that life throws at you, you can end up in a happy place. I got an appointment with the surgery. She took my blood pressure. The nurse gave me BMI check with my weight and my height.
I don't mind going for my blood test because I know the person who's doing it. She's so kind and compassionate, and she treats me with dignity and respect, and also I see the benefits.
The information from the health checks has been very useful. It gave me peace of mind.
With the health check, you know that physically they've done all your tests. Like, I'm not diabetic.
We didn't know what was the cause, but I had bowel problems, and we've solved that now. We've dealt with that problem, and this has all come through the health checks. What I would tell people who are asked to come forward for a health check is don't be worried. It's not going to hurt you in any way, and it's really better to have it rather than problem being found out too late.
It's good to acknowledge that some of the medications which people take can produce physical side effects, so it's good to have those monitored.
And if you have any concerns, speak to the professional who's doing it, whether it's a nurse or a doctor. Explain to the person, whether it's in letter, email on the phone to reassure the person, and to identify who's going to be doing it. That's also really important.
Just use them to get to know that person. Because when you've got mental health issues, you feel sometimes you're the only person in the world.
I think there's a lot of people out there who wish to follow a healthy lifestyle, and they are looking for indicators on how they can improve their lifestyle.
It's not just our mental health, but our physical health. They're all part of one.